Yo guys, I figured that since I felt I've been talking about everything there is to talk about in the Diablo 3 beta, I'd introduce myself so that every one of you guys who follows my channel will get to know me a little bit better. And hopefully you'll enjoy some stories of my life, combined with some Diablo 3 beta gameplay, which should be in front of your screen by now. So, my name's Louis. I'm a college student, a freshman on second year. I decided to take the freshman year once again because I felt that the majors I picked wasn't of interest. I felt that I needed some more creative instead of the math on as a major that I picked at the time. I live in Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark, and I really enjoy living here. I got a twin sister and a younger brother. Me and my sister are two opposite souls, so to say, and me and my younger brother, who's 2 years younger than me, share almost everything together, which I find rather funny. I love them both a lot, despite the heavy fighting me and my sister can get into at times, but that's the way with siblings. I mean, can't do anything about it. Um, my parents are divorced, and they got divorced back when I was around 3 years old. I also got diabetes 1, which is a congenital illness. My grandpa also had diabetes 1, so I most likely inherited it from him. And my uncle actually died of it way before I was born. He felt ill, like it happened, I don't know, 40 years ago at least. But he felt very ill, and my grandpa and grandma called the doctor, who then came to check on him. What they didn't know at the time was that he had been drinking, which is rather bad when you're a doctor, at least when you're on your watch. And he diagnosed him something like, he just has the flu, give him these pills and he'll be alright. And a few weeks after that, my uncle passed away due to lack of insulin. So yeah, that's rather sad, but it happened a long time ago, and even though it's sad, there's not much to do about it, and my whole family thankfully got through it. So anyways, I'm having a great life and a normal life despite of it. That's quite a jump, but yeah, I'm just talking freely out of my mind here. Sorry guys if I jump around to everything. But I'm taking a bit of medication every now and then for my diabetes, but it's nothing that prevents me from doing as any other teenager. I got diabetes back when I was 7, and I remember that it was harsh for my family for a short period to adapt to the new lifestyle that we all needed to adapt to. But we all got through it, thankfully, and today I have a way more positive view on my diabetes. So that's cool with me, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. I like doing sports, and I try to exercise as much as possible. I'm very competitive minded, and I believe you'll get to see it once Diablo 3 gets released and more endgame material will be released from my channel, since yeah, well, my competitive mind shows fairly well in every game I play, so hopefully you'll see that as well. Apart from that, I have a big passion of gaming, obviously. Otherwise, I most likely wouldn't be doing this. I got my first computer back when I was around 3 years old, and started playing games already back then. Not any advanced stuff like this, but children's games. Also have a cousin who at the time was fairly into gaming as well. He's 5 or 6 years older than us, me and my twin sister, and he always came over with games that he had tried out and gave them to me. So I think he had a big influence on the fact that me and also my younger brother got into gaming in the first place. That also means though that I had to learn English at a fairly early age in order to understand the sometimes advanced games he brought over. I mean, he brought over classics like Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, which I played when I was what, 9 or 10 years old, and I didn't understand shit of it. So I really had to concentrate and know how to get through. And I remember also asking him a lot every time he was over to help me get through this, because I really enjoyed the game despite my lack of understanding. But well, I'm glad everything went as it went. And gaming today is a big hobby of mine, and for most of my friends as well. So overall, I'd say I have a wonderful life. There's nothing to complain about at the moment. I have a rather positive look on things as well. Um, so I have a great bunch of caring family and friends as well. So yeah, I have a great life, as said, and nothing to complain about. So that's all cool. Hopefully, that was a little more. You got a little like insider info on the guy talking on your screen right now, and hopefully you enjoyed it. At least this kind of commentary, where the subject is not bound to the game being played. Since I just ramble on about my personal life, and meanwhile you watch some Diablo 3, and hopefully that's enjoyable as well. I'll do a bit of both in the future. Ramble on random things, subjects, it could be anything, both my life, your guys' life, anything like that, like major changes. But we're running out of time, and hopefully you guys will enjoy both this and my future commentaries like this, both the gameplay and the more free ones. Cheers everyone, and